Welcome to the handover video for the Bessacarr E584. Starting from the back of the vehicle, we've got your bike rack, reverse camera. Forward of that, we've got your main access to underneath of the vehicle. Press the buttons to give you access to your storage. This is accessible from inside as well. You've got your fresh water point filling up the vehicle. Operates by taking down that little hatch, putting your key in, turning the key and pulling off the filler cap. At the side of it is a 12-volt facility to allow you to fill up water from a separate water carrier, and underneath is a drain for the fresh water system. Forward of that, we've got your boiler valve for the Aldi heating system. Please be careful, it does get warm. Fridge vents, habitation door, another access point inside the vehicle. This time it's for your leisure battery. You can get two in if you want one, and it's located underneath that black cover. Little 40 amp fuse just there, so check that if you do lose power. Forward of that, we've got your diesel filler point. Inside the vehicle, we've got your bonnet release catch. Simply pull to release. Height adjustments on the seats. Engine battery located underneath this panel here, and you have got a toolkit located just underneath the seat. To move the seat, you lift the handle up and push it back. To swivel it round, you pull them little buttons inside, and that will allow you to swivel the vehicle around. Glove box in the lower position, and then a higher position. Air conditioning, CD radio, and this is a manual 6-speed gearbox option. You got the reversing camera screen located on your rear view mirror, just there. And the vehicle is fitted with Remy's cab blinds. Just simply pinch together and pull along. And the same with the cab area. The two will meet together in the middle to close off the light in an evening. Under the engine, we have got a negative point just located here, and a positive point just located here should you need to jump the vehicle. Oil and screen wash is just located in there, and the handle here releases the bonnet when opening up the vehicle to gain out. Moving round to the driver's side, you can see this is a 150 brake horse option. Mains cable plugs in to the socket just here, and at the side of it, again by just pressing the button, is your gas locker. This will take two 6-kilogram gas bottles, just locks again with the key. Underneath there is another drain point for draining the water, and here is the access for your toilet cassette. So lift up the orange handle, lift up, empty the little grey cap. On the bottom of the tank, you'll see there's a little orange button. You turn it upside down, press that button to empty it, screw the cap back on, clean it out, and slide it back in place, making sure that that just clips in place there. The back of the vehicle, you've got a 2 bike rack and a reverse camera. Moving to the inside of the vehicle, we've got a bin, a blind that pulls up, a locking point for locking the door from the inside, and a fly screen just located there. Above that, you've got an awning light and a Fiamma awning just on the roof there. Inside, we've got your awning pole and your centre rafter for the awning. Underneath the seat here, we have storage. And that also is used to make up the bed. 2 additional seat belts, forward facing. And the table that hinges, which I'll show you later, to make up the additional bed at the front. Finishing off the cab, you'll see there we've got steering wheel controls. On the right hand side, we've got your washers and your windscreen wipers. On this side, the top one is for your indicator and your lights, the bottom one is for your cruise control. Got some separate lights at the front and a main socket. The lights have little USB charging points on as well, and storage areas either side. Above the cab we've got a big sky roof light. That has also got a blind to close off in an evening. And all the windows have fly screens and blinds built in to take out the light in an evening. Control panel wise, got the main usual Swift control panel used on the Bessacarrs. Press the power, it'll tell you whether you plugged into mains. Vehicle battery, switch it to your leisure battery. Awning light, water pump, cabin lights, and a main view for all. Pretty simple to get your head around on the Swifts. To the side of that we've got your Alde heating control. So this is an LCD control panel. Basically press the menu to gain access. It's all touchscreen, so the top button being the temperature that you want it to be in the vehicle. The second one being your water temperature that you want to either put it on a boost or just have it on normal. Next one along is the source of fuel that you want to use on electric, 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts, or gas option if you want to run it on gas. You can do other options and you're getting them by going into the settings option here. Please refer to your manual for this. To turn the unit off, press the button and that will turn off. One thing to remember before turning on the Alde heater, which is located underneath the bed, is you must fill it up with water. So you turn your pump on, make sure the button down at the bottom here is flicked in the horizontal position. Doesn't matter if it's facing yourself or away. That allows the boiler to fill up before you start trying to heat the hot water. To empty it, simply press that button in the vertical position and that will empty it. You'll see there your filler pipe for the fresh water goes through there, and they're located underneath the floor. And again, storage underneath the unit. Various cushions for making up the front bed, and your carpets are located just there. The bed does sit up on a gas strut. When you want to put it back down, simply push it back down. In the bedroom area here, we have got sockets and a TV bracket if you do want to watch TV. And you above, simply press the button in the middle and lift up to give you access into the storage area there. The rear lights just simply turn on with the little black dials, and again you've got good storage up in that area there. The roof light, simply push the button in, pull it down and push back in. Blind and fly screen depending on how you want it setting. And that's the same on all the roof lights on this particular one. They all work the same way. Kitchen area, we have got 1 electric and 3 gas. All controlled by pretty much an easy domestic type appliance here. So again, numbering from the left is your electric. Each one then telling you which is your gas. Grill, just here. Grill pan's just located in there, and the bottom one being your oven, just located. But black switch is your igniter to ignite the unit, and underneath the vehicle you have a couple of gas isolation valves which just tell you what they are just on the sticker there. To the side of that, by pressing the buttons, you've got your storage unit, just spins around. Above that you've got a drainer and a cover for the sink area. Once the boiler is full of water, by filling it up and pressing that yellow button, you'll want to turn your taps to the hot position. You'll see they're just located just on there. Lift the tap up just as it is there until you get a steady stream of water. Once you've got a steady stream, turn it off, and that would allow the boiler to work and heat up the water. Generally takes about 40 minutes to warm up the water, about 20 to 30 minutes to start warming up the vehicle with the heater. Above that we've got your microwave, which is standard on this model, and again good storage either side. Behind that we have the wardrobe. In here is where the reservoir is for the Alder heating system. We do get quite a lot of questions on this. Please let the system run and get up to temperature before ringing us to tell us that the level is low. It should run between the minimum and the maximum level when it's fully up to temperature. Hanging rail above. Behind that we have some drawers. Again, making sure that they're pressed in before you travel. And we've got a main socket and a light switch for that rear area. Behind, into the bathroom area, we have got your shower. Please make sure the tabs are in place for the shower. And when you're priming the water through, make sure that you do it on both the shower and the bathroom tap, so that you don't get any air locks inside it. The light switch for this area is located just in here. And the toilet flush is just located there. Blue button will take your water from the fresh water tank to the toilet, and the indicator on the top tells you when it is full. Operating the toilet, I told you about the blade valve. That is literally open and closes, and that is done by the little lever on the outside of the toilet underneath. Right to open, left to close. More storage in here, both at lower points and at higher points. And in the bathroom area we have a vent which you simply pull down, push together and lift up to ventilate when showering or using the toilet area. Got a frosted window in the rear with, again, fly screen and blinds. To open these windows, simply pull the window stay, open it up, and that has a twist lock to lock it in place. Twist it the opposite way to undo it, and then fix the window stays the same. They're the same throughout the vehicle. You'll see in the kitchen area, the living area, they're all exactly the same. Just in behind the habitation door, you've got a point to put an aerial and a plug socket for both 12 and mains. In here we have got your aerial, which is located just there, with the booster box. Just needs switching on to tell you that you've got power to it, and then turning off when you've not. Below that we've got your freezer and your fridge. Simply press down on the top to release that, and we turn the unit on by pressing and holding the standby button. 4 options, so this one being mains electric, next one being gas, third one along being the 12 volt battery, or the option when your engine is running only. It won't work when you're parked up and the engine's not running, only works off the engine. Or you have the fourth option, which is an automatic option, so that will seek the strongest signal for you. Temperature gauge to adjust the temperature from either the coldest to the highest. You have a reset button, and then a blower that allows the system to blow around the seals to stop it from icing up. To turn the unit off, just press and hold it, and on each of the doors you have a sliding mechanism to let it breathe when you're not using it over the winter periods. Stops build up of mould inside the vehicle. Going forward of that, I will now show you how the bed is made up. So first of all, remove the pin from the hole in the base of the table leg. Lift up the unit and pull down so it removes from the bracket. On the leg itself, it has a little button here that you press, which will then fold the leg in half, just like that. Lift it up, lock it in place, and then that lowers to make the base of the bed. The other section then slides out from underneath the seat here. Simply extends and sits on a leg to form the base there. And now I'll show you what it should look like ready for an evening. and then set up for the evening. Works just like that. You can change this configuration. I'd advise you just get a mattress topper if you're going to use it as a more permanent bed, but you'll see it's quite a big bed. Underneath in the storage area you've got your solar regulator charger. This vehicle is fitted with a solar panel. And then underneath the forward facing seat we have got your main battery charger and more storage for your belongings just there. Above in the cupboard just behind the driver's seat you have the main Sargent system. So in here we have a main system shutdown button. Below we have your main fuses. Above we have your main breakers, and we have the isolator switches there for your heating system, your charger, and a function for your reverse polarity. Nicely put on the cupboard above it. You have instructions telling you what each of them are. Forward of that we've got more storage. When leaving the vehicle you simply press the power button and that will turn all the power off to that, and again remembering to turn the power off for your Alde heating system. That concludes the handover video for the Bessacarr today. Hope you find it helpful. We hope you have an enjoyable time using the motorhome. Please send us your feedback. We'd love to know how you're getting on and what you thought of the video. Hopefully you'll be somewhere nice enjoying it sometime soon. Thank you.